All cassette decks are created equal, right? Wrong. That's why today we're ranking some of the most well-known cassette deck brands. Ranking cassette deck brands gets tricky because era and model matter a lot. Most of these companies made both excellent and mediocre decks, but based on build quality, reliability, engineering, and, of course, nostalgia, here is our brand tier ranking. We're sure about our S tier pick, but if you disagree with any of these rankings, we want to hear it in the comments. Let's get started. We're beginning with Pioneer, which lands in B tier. They're iconic, especially the silver face era. The CTF series looks incredible and feels substantial. Performance-wise, they're strong, especially in mid to high-end models, but they don't always reach the technical precision of the top-tier brands. Overall, they're a great balance of style, sound, and build quality. Onkyo sits in D tier. Some of their higher-end decks are genuinely good. They hit peak popularity in the 80s with their Integra line. But overall, their cassette lineup just isn't as consistent or as memorable. You'll find some hidden gems, but you'll also find a lot of pretty average decks. They're fine, just not standout. JVC comes in at E tier. They were innovative, especially with early direct drive transports, and they definitely had some strong models. But consistency is the issue here. A great JVC deck can compete with much higher tier brands, but the average one doesn't. So as a whole, they land lower on the list. Sony sits comfortably in A tier. They had massive engineering resources, and it shows. Sony decks are consistent, well-built, and often packed with features, Dolby systems, solid transports, and clean recording performance. They may not have the same audiophile mystique as other brands, but they made a ton of excellent decks across different price points. And they tend to age better than a lot of competitors. If you want reliability and performance without going full boutique, Sony is a safe bet. Technics comes in at C tier. Now, this one might surprise some people. Technics made very solid gear. They're better known for their turntables, but their cassette decks are also reliable, well-engineered, and often overlooked. But they tend to lack that last bit of refinement or standout performance compared to higher-tier brands. They're dependable, but not usually exceptional. At the bottom is MCS, our F-tier pick. MCS, or Modular Component Systems, was basically a house brand, often rebranded gear sold through department stores. Now, that doesn't mean everything they made was bad, but it does mean inconsistency, cost-cutting, and a lack of identity. Some units were made by decent manufacturers, but overall, they just don't compete with the others on this list. And finally, our S-tier pick, Nakamichi. When it comes to cassette decks, this is one name that always ends up at the top. These weren't just tape decks, they were precision machines. We're talking about insanely accurate transports, some of the best heads ever made, and innovations like discrete 3-head designs and auto-azimuth adjustment. Decks like the Dragon or the ZX series didn't just play tapes, they extracted everything possible from them. Even today, a properly working Nakamichi can outperform most other decks, period. They're expensive, they're complex, but they're the benchmark. And that's it. Remember, model matters more than brand. A great deck beats a big name every time. But taken as a whole, these are our rankings for some of the major cassette deck brands out there. Agree or totally wrong? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.